Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, smart, successful, grounded, met a woman he thought was perfect. She was beautiful, confident, fun. Early on, she'd say little things like, "You're too nice, it's kind of boring," or "I like a little chaos in relationships, it keeps it exciting." He laughed it off, thought it was harmless banter. Fast forward a year, and that same woman was playing emotional chess games that left him questioning his worth. Here's the lesson. We often think red flags are subtle, hidden deep behind months of behavior. But the truth? They're often in plain sight. In her words, from the very beginning. The problem wasn't that she hid who she was. The problem was that he didn't believe her. Today I want to give you something different, not a clickbait. Top 10 toxic phrases list, but a deeper way to listen. A way to recognize, through her language, what kind of relationship you're about to walk into. Because sometimes it's not about catching her in a lie. It's about hearing the truth she's already telling you. 1. I don't do drama, but people just can't handle me. If a woman says this, don't let it slide. It's not confidence or sass. It's a walking red flag in lipstick. She's not telling you she's misunderstood. She's telling you there's a trail of chaos behind her, and everyone else is the problem. If every workplace, friendship, and relationship she's had ends in conflict, and the only constant in all those stories is her, that's not bad luck. That's a pattern. The trap for empathetic guys is thinking, she just hasn't been with someone who understands her. I'll be that guy. But what happens? You end up in the storm yourself, walking on eggshells, explaining her outbursts to friends, constantly trying to keep the peace. That's not love. That's emotional babysitting. You want a relationship that adds peace to your life, not one you constantly recover from. 2. I'm used to being disappointed by men. This isn't just a casual comment, it's a mindset. What she's really saying is, I already expect you to fail me. You're not walking into a clean slate. You're walking into a courtroom where the verdict is already decided. Every small mistake will be stacked on top of what every man before you has done. And here's the danger. You'll start overcompensating to prove you're different. But no matter what you do, it will never be enough. You're not responsible for healing wounds you didn't cause. You want a woman who sees you for you, not through the lens of every man who hurt her before. 3. I know I can be a lot. It sounds like self-awareness, but in reality, it's often a preloaded excuse for chaos. Translation: I'm going to overwhelm you, overreact, push boundaries, and expect you to deal with it. Most guys think, I can handle her. I'm built different. That's how you get trapped. Over time, a lot turns into too much. You'll start tiptoeing around her moods, avoiding honesty to keep the peace. A truly self-aware woman works on herself. She doesn't throw chaos your way and call it personality. You're not her emotional shock absorber. You're her partner. 4. I don't need a man. I want one. Sounds empowering, right? Here's the truth. A woman who truly doesn't need a man doesn't announce it, she simply lives it. If she says it with an edge, what she's really communicating is, I'm allowing you to be here. Don't forget it. That creates a power imbalance where you're constantly proving your worth. Real connection comes from mutual respect, not silent job interviews where you're applying for a position in her life. 5. I don't like labels. At first, this can sound relaxed and casual, but often it means I want the benefits of being with you without the responsibility. She'll take your time, energy, and loyalty, but avoid being accountable. You'll think, if I keep showing up, she'll eventually commit. But a woman who truly wants something real won't hide behind vagueness. If she won't define it, that is the definition. Don't settle for confusion if you want commitment. 6. You're so lucky to be with me. In a playful moment, this can be harmless flirting. But if it's repeated with an edge, it's not confidence. It's entitlement. What she's really saying is, I'm the prize, and you better keep proving you deserve me. That's not a relationship. It's a probation period you never get off of. Real love says, we're lucky to have each other. If she's constantly positioning herself above you, she's already undermining the foundation of mutual respect. The bottom line, it's not about catching hidden red flags. It's about trusting your gut when her words tell you who she is. The right woman won't confuse you. She won't test you to see if you can survive her chaos. She'll speak with clarity, treat you with respect, and bring peace into your life. Love shouldn't feel like a puzzle. The right one just fits.